Alrighty, guys and gals, welcome back. It's the Ironman Challenge. Cheers to you. We're on white gear, the Undead Mage.
Hey.
There she is. We're in the Gallows End Tavern, and this episode, going to be working on a few things. A few things eroni, whatever that means. Here's what we're going to be doing. Open up the map here. We're going to come up here. Well, we'll come down here first. We'll turn in this quest, see if there's a follow-up. We'll come up here, get the Lich's spellbook. Then we're going to be coming up here past the Scarlet Monastery and see if we can slay Captain Melrachi and his 2 bodyguards. Hope you guys and gals are doing well today. Thanks for choosing to hang out with me for a little bit. Appreciate it. It's a Saturday for me. Been a pretty good day so far. Was up early. Went over to Heather's. She's having a garage sale. Went over and hung out with her for a little bit. Took a few things over. And then I went to the gym. Got a shoulder workout in. Jason, the owner, he's a friend of mine. He's in Philadelphia. He's in Pittsburgh with he's a weightlifting competition he's doing there. That guy's he holds deadlift, bench press, and squat the New Mexico state record here in our home state here. Pretty impressive. I forgot to go to the south. Anyway, he's up there, and I saw we were out of paper towels in the gym, so I'm such a boss and an excellent guy. I just went over to the store, picked up some, big giant packet of paper towels and distribute them around the gym. That's right. I'm not looking for thanks or reward, but I did send him a text message saying, hey, I did this. It's probably just what he needs to hear, right? He's getting warmed up. He's getting ready to go out on stage, trying to set a record on squats, and he gets a message like that. No, he was very appreciative. All right, so we just have to take the spell book here. We don't have to mess with this guy. We do have to come back here, though.
Skillfully done.
Which kind of sucks. All right, let's head this way. Skillfully done there. I don't think there's anything in the water here. Maybe a note or two. I always want there. I feel like in every lake there should be like a little wrecked, just a small boat with a treasure chest. That's what I want. Mm-hmm. Or maybe you swim down there and there's like a it's like a fisherman's box, right? And inside it you can get like a strong fishing pole or something like that, a couple of bobble. I think that would be cool. Put me in charge of Classic, man. Put me fucking in charge of it, Blizzard. Do it. You don't even really have to pay me that much. Whatever the creative director is getting, tell you what. What's he make? $325K a year? I'll do it for $300K. I'd literally do it for a couple $100 a week. If I'm being honest, I'd probably do it for free. No, I can't afford that. I can't afford free. Let's turn the music up a little bit here. We're not going to crank it, but we'll put it up to 10%. That's what we'll do. All right, if you go right, you go to the monastery, which we are not going to because there's elite mobs up there. We got some pimps out here waiting to get in. Look at this. Look at this. What's up, boys? You need white gear with you?
Hello.
How's it going, everybody? It's me. It's White Gear. You remember from before. Nothing. Got nothing out of them. All right. Let me pay attention here. The ads, whatever regular NPCs on the side, shouldn't be too much of an issue. But we can get overwhelmed easy. It's not like we have health to screw around with. So let's get warmed up here on a Vanguard. There's 2 mobs here. There should be. Yeah, I always you can get tricked right there. And that other one's a healer, so. Well played there, Blizzard. We don't really need to kill. We can just get past these mobs. Well, some of them are yellow here. So what we'll do... Oh, look at that. Oh, it's the earth fruit. I thought somebody died there. Sorry, let me cough into the microphone. I think the play here is I'm actually going to sheep Melrachi. I'll take down the 2 bodyguards and reset. Or I could do it the other way. Okay, there's the patrol. We got it. Let's mark stuff up here. I think one of these is also a patrol. The friars will heal. It's just checking in with people here. We'll stay on this side. What level are you? You're green, so we don't really have to worry about him too much. But if you're going to do 2 mobs, you know, I always say this. If there's a mob that can heal, you want to do the healer first. Because she'll heal the melee mob that you're trying to kill. Unless you get it down really quickly. She might not, but... Let's get this mob out of the way here. See if we can get him down before he heals, because I have no way to interrupt. That'll work. Is that another? It's another patrol right there? I think it is. Damn it, she just walked out of range. There's no sense of trying to cast until she clears that pylon there. Oh no. I've got 2. I'm going to have 2 on me, I think. Okay, a little bit lucky there. Let's get her out of the way. Man, Mage is so good. Okay, so 2 level 8s and he's a level 12. Sheep is 20 seconds. Some Slumber Sand is 20 seconds. What I actually might do is just put him to sleep, because I don't think it shares... Well, I guess it doesn't matter, but it doesn't share the cooldown with my sheep. Sheep and Slumber Sand do not share a CD, so if he pops out of it, I can do the other one. Actually, sheep doesn't have a cooldown, I don't think, either. Okay, so we're in the clear here. Let's get maned up. How do I play this? I'm going to sheep him, and we'll kill the bodyguards. Should be able to deal with them fairly easy. And we'll just reset the fight. We can do this quickly. She'll die to the dot. Okay, let me just reset here. He's coming. And what I hope doesn't happen is the bodyguards pop up like really quickly. That can happen sometimes. If it's something that can summon the ad, like a Voidwalker, you don't want to play it this way, because what usually will happen, you can kill the Voidwalker, and then the summoner will just basically resummon the thing right away. All right, let's get him down here. 2 frost bolts in case he resists 1. We'll lock him in place. Oh, we're fine here.
Skillfully done.
Okay, good to go. All right, let's get out of here. So we'll run back down and we'll check in with Linnea here. Whatever her name is. Linnea. May as well slay some fools on the way out. Get a little XP. Why not? I don't know if that's a single pull, but I'm not going to screw with it. We're so squishy. It's ridiculous how squishy we are. I can't have a mob melee attacking me. All right. That's that. I might end up turning the hardcore add-on off. I don't know. I've seen other people using this, and they don't get the like reminder every 15 minutes to relog. I don't know how you disable that. I'm gonna have to look again. Because I can't stand it. I update my add-ons pretty much every time before I start playing the game. Like every day I update the add-ons if they need to be updated. I don't think it's necessary for me to restart every 15 minutes. But like I watch Travisine, he uses it, and I don't see that pop up, which tells me there must be some kind of command I can set or even turn it off. You guys may have told me how to do it, and I've not seen the comment. If you did, I'm sorry. It should be popping up any minute now. Get out of here, Freako. I watched this movie last night called Unspoken. There it goes, right on time here. No, that's... Watch out. How do I do this? Where's the hardcore add-on? Oh, this has got to be it. This has got to be... It's got to be in here. Thought I looked in here. Here we go. Show load, reload reminder. That simple. Okay. All right, I feel like an idiot. I swear I looked for that. Yeah. It's in kind of a weird place. That's going to be my excuse. All right, we don't have to see that anymore. Anyway, yeah, I watched this. I don't know what language it was in, but it was pretty good. It wasn't too bad.
I am forsaken.
I think everybody knows that.
Beware, our enemies abound.
All right, no follow up there. It was about this husband and wife, and he's a veterinarian, and I don't know if he specializes in horses. I don't think he does, but anyway, he has an accident. They don't actually show it, but what happens is he's trying to help a horse. It's got an infected leg, and it was like just a reaction of the horse. It kicked or something, and it kicked him in the head, and his head hit the wall, so he had 2 contusions on each side of his head. And it basically caused him to lose most of his mobility. He lost the ability to speak or to write. So he couldn't really communicate, but apparently he was aware of it. And he was aware of everything. So it was very frustrating for him.
Speak quickly.
Anyway, it was...
Embrace the shadow.
It's like a whodunit, because something happens to him. And it's a pretty standard recipe for like whodunits types of things. They're showing characters, right? Whether it's police or detective interviewing people. And every person you see is like, oh, this is the one. This guy did it. And then the next guy's like, oh, this guy did it. That's pretty standard. And it's usually the people who you don't suspect or end up being involved in it. But this one was, I like how they did it. It was interesting. I had a suspicion about... So multiple people end up being involved in the guy's death. The guy was suicidal. He wanted to die the whole time because he was aware that he wasn't going to get better, and he was just like a burden, and he tries to kill himself multiple times, even though he can barely do stuff. But anyway, multiple people end up being involved in it. He ultimately... It's kind of hard to explain. It really is. But it's on Prime, if anybody's interested. I've probably given a lot away. Anyway, it was pretty well done. It was pretty moving. It really was. And again, I'm not sure of the language. It might have been like Scandinavian or Finnish, something like that. I don't know. It definitely seems like a Nordic country or Scandinavian country. I never know what to call it. All right, let's go. We're going to check back in with Bether here. He'll give us a follow-up to come out and fight the thing on the island. And then I think, aside from Daggle, whatever his name is, in the crypt, I think we're done here. We'll go back to Duratar. He's straight across here. Where's the Hearthstone? It's Gallows End. Guess we could hearth out real quick. We do have to come back here, though, to turn it in.
What is it? Remember,
All right.
patience, discipline.
Patience and discipline. We'll just save the hearth. That way when we kill the thing on the island, I can... Well, I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do. We'll see how we feel. I guess. I wouldn't mind... Hold on. Where's the wand vendor? Can I remember where the wand vendor is? I feel like it's going to be here in the magic quarter. Might look it up really quick. Oh, he's right here. Wand vendor right here. Awesome.
What is it?
We can't... Oh, level 15. We're going to want this. Look how much better the this one is. That's almost... Well, it's not quite 10, but... Do I buy this in anticipation? Maybe I do. It's actually not a bad idea to get a fire and a shadow, because there are some mobs we will fight that will be resistant to it. Same thing with like nature damage. If you get some like this, the nature damage here, there are mobs that are immune to it, so your wand's not going to work. We're up to almost 3 gold. I think I'm going to buy this in anticipation, and I'm going to go ahead and buy the level 16 wand. So check this out. So here's a level 20 wand. This is actually better because of the top end damage. That does a lot more damage per second. Actually, I think in that case, this would be a better wand. I don't know. I'm going to buy this, though. We'll put this down here, and hopefully I can remember that we have it to equip it. We just have to sell all this. We'll save the...
Beware the living.
Save the cloth, though. Yeah, beware of the living. Oh, nice. We can get... Oh, no. I think we actually have to get to 80 before we can learn wool. Never mind. Talking to myself. That's what I'm doing all the time when I'm recording. Just talking to myself. Not really. I'm talking to you guys. Mm-hmm. You guys and gals. So I think what we'll do, level 15. Ooh, okay. I just saw him go in, so. Not bad if you miss it from here, because you don't fall. You're just on the ground. And I don't think you get crushed by that thing, although I could be wrong. I don't think so. It's still a little bit scary to get trapped in there after it goes up, but it's way better than missing it going in, because you will fall to your death. I mean, I guess you could slow fall. I could try to blink as well. Well, never mind. I don't have blink yet, but when we get it, we'll have to remember that. And we should pick up some feathers, some light feather. So if I do screw up on the elevator boss or whatever it is, if I'm not panicked, I can slow fall down. Anyway, I think I was talking about something and got distracted, and now I don't know what it is. It doesn't matter. Unimportant. think you've got a fishing trainer out by the lake here. We don't need the fishing trainer. We don't, on this particular character, we don't need to fish or cook. Well, I mean, fishing's actually, it's good to have all around because you can fish up the, you know, the floating wreckage and stuff, which you can get chests out of. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to pick it up. Leveling up fishing is such a pain in the ass. I hate it. It's terrible. It's way too punishing. It takes way too much time. I guess they did it on purpose because I guess fishing is, you know, you can be out on the water all day and not catch fish. I guess they were trying to make it realistic, but it's fucking stupid. Got another mage here. Quigley down. What's up, brother? He doesn't have his dampen magic up there.
I'm listening.
All right.
Victory for Sylvanas.
There's the candle of beckoning, which we need. Level 12. Probably should have saved my Frost Nova here. Nah, we're fine.
Skillfully done.
Skillfully done. Yeah, we got pretty wrecked right there. See if can I give him dampen magic? No, he has to be in our group.
This had better be good. Dark Lady, watch over.
Alright, so that goes back. Yeah, let's just hearth back because I want to. Then we'll just run out and we'll jump on the Zeppelin is what we'll do. In fact, I'll go ahead and save us some time here because I'm just going to run in, turn in the quest. There's not a follow-up to it, I'm pretty sure. So hang tight, and I'll be back with you when we're rolling back into Durotar. Where's my hotkey? Right here. All right. We are here. We have arrived. Going to backtrack here. We're going to go see if we can pick up a lieutenant's insignia. Don't really want to go too deep into the cave. But maybe we can get lucky and grab the thing. Other than that, why am I not seeing did we already do this guy down here in the keep? Maybe. I don't know. I got so many Let's Plays going on. It's hard to keep track of what I've done and what I've not done. I don't think we've done it. I think we just out-leveled it. I don't think I can see the quest anymore. All right, let's see if we can get lucky and this thing drops for us. We're going to level up here. Level 14. That's good. What do we have coming up here? We have Arcane Explosion 1, Arcane Intellect 2. We're definitely going to grab that. It helps our intellect at spell crit chance. Fire Blast 2 and Frostbolt 3. Really good stuff, all of this. Somebody... I thought there's usually a fellhound here. Might level up here. No, next kill. I don't really want to screw with these. These Void Walkers have a lot of health. Well, I mean, they don't have a lot of health, but it's tough for us to deal with, that's for sure. This is a level 11 there, and that's a level 11 over there. I guess I could sheep her. Here's the thing. I probably will level up on the kill. 386. It's not showing my experience for some reason. She only has 200 health. This has 177 health. But she's a caster. She's going to do shadow bolts, which is not good. I'm going to sheep her and just kill the Void Walker, I think is what I'll do here. If I can get her. For fuck's sake. We'll do this one. We'll sheep him. Let's see if I level up here off the kill. It'd be great. Yeah, we did. That's perfect. Alright, we need to go get these abilities right away. I can LOS that. I want to go get the abilities first. Shit. This is kind of what I was afraid of. Okay, same play here. Man, they popped up quick. I can LOS his Shadow Bolt from here as well, which is great. Well, I waited too long. Yeah, that mob was down when we went in there. That's kind of strange. Maybe a rogue went in there or something. Could have been. Anyway, let's go level up, and we'll come back and do this. Oh, look at that. Lumber smack. His last words were welcome. Shaman went down as well. He died to a vile Finn Morlock. God, I can't speak today. An Oracle. And then 18 Tauren Shaman. His last words were good luck. Compact Harvest Reaper. Yep. Rip. I actually hate that saying. When people say rip. I don't know why. It's just, I don't know. It just seems lazy and just kind of cheap, meaningless. I've actually seen it on headstones. Probably not as common anymore, but I've seen it. Why wouldn't you just put rest in peace? I guess you're trying to save a little coin. I don't know. All kinds of people dying here. No last words. Killed by a coal car stormer. Man, that's a cool-ass looking weapon. What is that? The Aura Stone Hammer. Thing looks badass. Skimple. Skimple.
Greetings, man.
You know, bro. Okay, yeah, we want that. Arcane Explosion is good. Pick it up.
You be careful, man.
Pick it up because I can afford it. Alright, let's get these spells updated here. So, that's great. Now it gives us 7 int. Good deal more mana there. Arcane Explosion I'll put here. I don't know what's wrong with that bar. It's kind of pissing me off. I can't place spells on it. Fire Blast, rank 2. Now does 60 to 70 damage. And upgraded Frostbolt. Nice. Lovely. We're going to have to change our Hearthstone. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to put it here. Oh, I can't. I'm used to doing this on my other characters. I have to vendor all this stuff. I can't use the auction house in this character. Wait, where's my self-found at? How come I don't have my self-found buff? Oh, no. Wrong character. Wrong character. Never mind. Okay. Sorry, guys. Fucking confused as balls. I have another character that I've not released, at least at the time of this recording. Today's the 26th of July. It may be released, I don't know, but yeah, there's another character that's self-found. This one is not self-found. All right.
Dabu.
Yeah, Dabu. Yeah, we can use the auction house here. Well, I can't right now because the fucking hardcore add-on's up. This is pissing me off. But it doesn't stick here. I can't do this and then do this. And it doesn't stick. It turns it off across the board for all characters. But I'm not self-found on this character. Just reset everything there. Let's use the auction house real quick. Yeah, now I can see that I've got mail there. See if anybody wants that. Should sell. Wow. Nobody, huh? I can vendor it for 3 silver. Let's see if I can get 14 silver for it. And the bag. And the tiger's eye. Not a bad price. All right. We sold Tiger's Eye for 2 silver, 44. Earth Root for 5 silver. All right, back into the cave here with our upgraded spells. Should help quite a bit. Damn it. I'm going to set the Hearthstone here before I forget.
Glory to the Horde. Farewell.
Such a purposeful run that the female undead have. I wonder when the add-on, when it takes the character's last words, I'm assuming it's from the logged on session. That makes sense. But I don't know. Probably. I'm just thinking sometimes there's no last words. And it's like a really high level character. And it's like, surely they typed at least one thing and, you know. But maybe not. But I'm just going to assume it's from each logged on session. So we could do this. Probably going to die here. Let's do that. Anybody in here? No. So our False Bolt's doing a little bit more damage now. Congratulations. There's not a mob here. So somebody's been in here. This mob's down. Which is a little bit scary. It means this mob could pop right back up. All right, same play here. Auto-targeted the wrong mob there. It's a great way to deal with these, the LOS. I think, yeah, so I can LOS her here. Man, I do not like how these things are popping up so quick like this. There's no other place on the map, so I don't really understand. Oh, she doesn't have her Void Walker out yet. Yeah, I don't know why they would be popping up so quick in here. Let me test something here. So I can LOS behind this pole. So good. I don't think I've used the strat before, and it's real obvious. Oh, it's because the fanatics don't have the Void Walker. Okay. They do have mana, though. But yeah, I've not used this LOS strat before in here, and it seems obvious.
Skillfully done.
Gaz-Uz, no way in hell I'm doing that. So let's be careful in getting out of here. So you don't want to run out of here. It's not a good play. But I can LOS her here. I mean, I wouldn't suggest trying to run out ever of a cave. Just fight your way out. But I am worried about this mob spawning on top of me here. So we'll go where she was. We can get past her. We'll just do this. All right, that goes into Thrall. This leads into Ragefire Chasm. And we might run it with a group of other Ironman challengers. Going to allow groups for it. But we got to wrap it up pretty soon, so let's go turn this into Thrall. And next episode, we'll probably come down and do this, Lost But Not Forgotten. And that's going to be pretty much it for Durotar. We're going to be moving either into Silverpine Forest or the Barrens proper. I don't know why I said proper. Let's see how far we can get here on the Mage. If we do dungeon runs, there's a good chance that'll be it. Elite mobs have a lot of health and they hit really hard. And none of us are going to have a lot of health and we're not going to hit very hard. No.
Welcome to Ogrimmar. Have you come to serve the Horde?
Did not buy or obviously have not played any of the recent, the new retail expansion. They're like the 3-part. I don't really have any intention of doing it. I have no idea what it's like, if it's, you know, if it's good or how it compares to other expansions. No idea. Pretty much lost interest in retail, even though we're doing Mist of Pandaria right now, but that'll be it. Because I think it was Warlords of Draenor after Mist of Pandaria, and that was a complete fucking flop. I didn't enjoy it. But I'm not going to be doing any of the classic versions of the game. If they release a... What am I doing? Fuck, I'm supposed to be going to Thrall here. You know, they release fresh classic server. Yeah, roll again. I like TBC and I like Wrath. I think that's it. They're just milking the classic re-releases here with Cataclysm and Mist of Pandaria, but it's a little bit ridiculous. But I will admit, I am having fun on Chonk. The dungeons are kind of fun. They're a little bit ridiculous, and you know, the non-heroic stuff, at least the dungeon finder shit, it's, you know, kind of, it's I don't know, it's just insane, but they are kind of fun to do. And now that we're in Pandaria and doing those dungeons, they're actually a little bit more difficult. I have mana issues where I wasn't having that before. And mechanics do matter. Bosses, they don't, you know, blow over as easy. Yeah, I'm kind of enjoying it. But I have noticed people are just not paying attention to mechanics, and you can't help but blame how Blizzard had the leveling dungeons, the looking for group dungeons, where it just didn't matter, which is not a good way to learn how to play the game.
Loktar, friend. What is it you wish? Welcome to Orgrimmar. Have you come to serve the Horde?
No.
Loktar, friend. What is it you wish?
All right, so we can take that to Niru Fireblade. We can pick up Stone Talon here. A little bit of back and forth here with Thrall. This leads us into Stone Talon.
Mukra! Strength! Blood and thunder!
Blood and thunder. Thunder and blood.
For the Horde!
All right, that'll do it for this one. Let's wrap it on up. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit today. Appreciate it. You guys and gals take care. White Gear and myself will see you in tomorrow's episode.
It's been real.
Peace.